What's up, guys? Let me tell y'all about Mexico City. So we just went down there. I was cornering Victor Altamirano, UFC Mexico City. Amazing experience, amazing city, amazing people, the culture there. Everything was such an amazing time. We lost a BS decision. It was to me, it was obvious we won. It was so it was very depressing. We come out of the tunnel. It was crazy because UFC Mexico City was sold out, 20,000 people in 2 hours. The tickets, when the UFC put them online, sold out, 20,000 people in 2 hours. And we come out of the tunnel. We're the second fight of the night, and it's already packed. The house is packed, and my student Victor's walking out. He's waiting for them to announce and play his music, and the crowd screaming Mexico, Mexico, and he walks out and they go crazy. And it was such an amazing experience. And he comes out, and I thought he clearly won the first 2 rounds. I thought it was obvious, and I'd never been so confident going into the ring, the cage after the third round, before they announced the decision. I'd never been so confident as a coach that we were getting a decision. We're in his home country. I thought he clearly won. I didn't even think it was going to be a split decision. It was a split decision loss, but I didn't even think it was that. I thought they were clearly going to give him the first 2 rounds. The fight was very good. It was very competitive, but I didn't think it was close. I thought he clearly won. The other guy landed more punches and head strikes. Victor landed 28 kicks. 28 kicks. He was landing a lot of kicks. He dropped the kid with 2 different side kicks. Got 9 takedowns. So the strikes are even. I go to the back after the fight. The strikes were even, but Victor got 9 takedowns, and the other guy got 1 takedown, and Victor got up immediately. 9 takedowns in a decent amount of ground control time. I'm not sure exactly, but it was quite a bit of ground control in cage control as well. It was just, to me, it was just obvious. So it was very, very disappointing and depressing for Victor. I'm very sad for him, honestly, because this was his moment, him fighting in his home city. He lives here in Texas now, and trains with us here in Fort Worth, Texas. But he was born and raised in Mexico till he was in Mexico City, until he was 9 or 10 years old, and then moved here. And all of his family was there. There was so many fans, just wanted to see him win. And it was his moment, walking out, having an amazing performance, and then got robbed and lost a BS decision. But it is what it is, so got to move on. But it was exciting. The fights were exciting. The crowd was crazy. There was a big brawl in the crowd. One guy dropped 2 guys. It went viral. I'm sure all of you saw it. It was pretty funny. It was weird because we didn't get, like, the UFC doesn't. Things have changed a lot, I think, with the new ownership, where they don't allow the fighters to stay in the arena and watch the fights anymore. So immediately after Victor fought, we go back, get checked by the doctor, and then they sent us back to the hotel. We go back to the hotel, and then Victor jumped in the shower. Then we go hang out with his family, and his family was amazing. They cooked. We watched the fights on TV, and guys, the elevation is no joke. The elevation is no joke. It was, I think Mexico City's like 7,500 feet or something like that, and you could see it out there on a lot of the guys out there. The Mexican people, the Mexican fighters did really well on the cards. And then the night before that as well, in Karate Combat, I really saw it. I went to the Karate Combat event on Friday, and all the Mexican guys just whipped everyone's ass, because once that cardio from the elevation set in, it was their show. They're used to it. And definitely, I would say, if you're fighting in Mexico City or any elevation, you need to go out there a couple weeks early for sure if you're a fighter. But the Mexican people, the Mexican fighters represented their country very well, and they're opening a PI up there. All the fights were good. Very, very competitive, good fights. Exciting fights for UFC and Karate Combat, both really good cards. The Mexican people are very loyal and behind their fans. I mean, the fans are behind their fighters big time, and their fighters represented. They looked really good and very technical. Yair looked good, except I was very shocked he lost that fight, to be honest with you, because I didn't think Ortega would be able to take him down that easily after that big of a layoff. But Ortega, went out there and looked amazing as well, got the job done. But the first round, Yair looked really good on the feet, and then he got taken down, and Brian Ortega's world-class grappler, so ended up getting the head norm triangle. That was an amazing fight. The main event, I did think Brandon Moreno lost. I forgot the other guy's. I don't know how to say the other guy's name. I forgot his name, but the main event guy, he looked good. He looked good. The elevation didn't affect him. That was a 5-round fight. If you're fighting 5 rounds at elevation that high, you're a G. You're a G for real, because it's not easy, guys. It was when I got there. I get off the plane and I go or I get off the plane and I get in a cab and I'm driving to the hotel, and traffic is really bad. So it's about a 45-minute drive from the airport to the hotel, and I got really car sick. And I never get car sick, and it was the elevation. And then I could handle it very well. I didn't really work out when I was there. I just held pads for Victor and Flo grappled with him a little bit and stuff to make sure that he to keep him smooth, but we weren't going hard. We just wanted to stay touching up on stuff, because it's fight week. You don't want to risk injuries. So I didn't really do a heart rate push myself. I'm sure it might have been bad, but when every time I rode in a car, I felt sick every time, because it wasn't like just 5-minute car rides, because the traffic is so bad. You can go 10 miles up the road and it may take an hour to get there. But overall, it was an amazing experience. The people there were amazing. The food was amazing, so good. I think I lost like 6 pounds there, because I kept eating hot sauce and it was running through me. It was horrible from that perspective in the bathroom. But it was an amazing food, amazing culture, amazing people, and amazing event. I hope you guys watched, and that was my experience. So leave comments on any videos you'd like me to talk about, any subjects you'd like me to talk about. And if you're new to martial arts and looking for a gym near you, get my book, The Ultimate Guide to Choosing a Martial Arts School and Instructor. The link is in the description below, and that'll give you a good guide to find a gym near you to train at. Thank you, guys.